Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hello. I'm not, I'm not playing parkour. Instead of starting the stream. That's not something I'm doing. Nope. Couldn't be me. I don't remember who it was, but someone in chat the other day mentioned this server, Manicube, and the fact that it has tons of like parkour maps and stuff. And I'm always looking for a good server for parkour-y stuff. So I was like, okay, let's have a look at it. And it's got almost 2,000 parkour maps, guys. Guys, there's so many maps. Sky, welcome in. Congratulations, by the way, on your, I think, what, fourth, was it? Fourth, yes. And congratulations, Flick, on your 5th stream streak. That's always awesome to see. So what's happened with the Game Pass thing? I'm gonna finish this map and then we'll be on our way, folks. It's not connected from my Xbox to laptop? That's weird. Alright, cool. That was weird. That was a weird course. But all right, back to here now, folks. Let's actually do the intro. Hello, everybody. How we doing? How are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I've had a pretty decent day. I've tried not to like push myself too hard today, like I did yesterday. And so we've got a couple segments of the roof done, but I didn't like grind it all out. I took plenty of breaks, and like I'm not super concerned. Like this is going to be the last stream on the server. For the week, right? So I've got all weekend to build up the roof as well as the balcony and deck, which we'll hopefully design today. So I'm not like super concerned. I can just like slowly take my time on it. It's something that's like, it's tedious. Gingy, hello, how are we doing? Then Minecraft decided to be like, no, you can't play offline. That's weird. That's very rude. Microsoft is generally pretty dodgy in general, I've found. Doing anything, dealing with Microsoft in general for stuff is always a pain. But how are you, Gingy? I hope you're doing well. But yeah, hopefully we'll design the balcony today and the deck, and then hopefully, the whole mansion will be built by the time we stream again on Tuesday. Obviously tomorrow is Saturday, so we've got D&D and we've got Skyblock with Cat, hopefully. Wow. I know Cat's been feeling... I think Cat's starting to feel a little bit better, but I'm not sure. I know Cat's been unwell for a bit. Belly rub. You're doing amazing today? Hell yeah, that's what I love to hear, Gingy. No! Flicker, no! It's his belly. He's a fictional character. It's his belly! There, you get a peaked mic. Congratulations. You get terrible sound for that. No lippy rubs. No mouth rubs. Disgusting. You're both disgusting. Get out of here. I'll ban you both. I won't. At least not for that. So we'll pop into the server for a little bit and then we'll go and do some designing. Some design work for the balcony. I'll mouth you. Please don't. I think I might get arrested. Boo boo da-ba-doo. Start with the lippy rubs. With the lippy rubs, it will one day end. It will end today. Turn you into... What? Interesting. Whee! So yeah, you can see I've been busy. I got a couple of the segments of roof in. I've had to gather some more acacia, and I'm running low on, funnily enough, root blocks. Because I'm using them a lot for like my temporary placement for stuff. But yeah, Roof is coming in. And it looks cool. Obviously, we haven't done the dormers and stuff yet, but is nifty. Is nifty. Realized how out of context Al Matthew sounds in all caps from a minor to an adult. Yes. Yes, Phoenix. Yes. Demon, hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? I love that. That's so cool. Can we get some love in the chat for Gingy, please? Gingy is a cool human being who's been doing some streaming and stuff, has got themselves a cat cam, which is exciting. But you're a cool human being. I'm glad you're around. You bring good vibes, great classic hits. God, this looks so cool! Sorry. Great classic hits to everything that you get your hands on, and I appreciate you and your existence so dang much, friend. Let's take out this torch. Or not. Ah! Oh, God. I'll kill everything. Where's the torch? Did I get rid of the torch? Did I do it? Or is this even the wrong roof? No, there was a torch here. Did I get rid of it? I must have. I must have. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, this has been very tedious to build. And it's not something I'm going to do, like that. I mean, rubbing your lips with my available hand. That's also terrible, Flicker. Let's move on, please. I will not be doing any of the building of this roof on stream. Just, that's the way it is. It's tedious, and the only way to get through it is to put on a podcast and just grind out and not have to worry about entertaining. It's a shame. But like, yeah, there's no way I'm building any of this roof on stream. We can probably do the dormers, right? We can probably do that today, maybe. But I think it's easier to get all the roofs in first before we do the dormers anyway. Although, are there any dormers on these segments? Not really. I might do that today. I don't know, though. Roof looks burnt? Yeah, to a degree. It's not necessarily meant to look burnt, but I get that. I get that. I'm here for it. 3 stream streak? Heck yeah, Demon. That's awesome. But yeah, this has been quite tedious so far, but that's okay. I've been listening to, I was listening to like the Imp and Skiz podcasts with the different creators and stuff while I was building it, and it went alright. I made sure to take a few breaks. Gonna head off now. Have a wonderful night stream, Laffy. Thank you very much, Gingy. I appreciate you popping in. I hope you have a good day, my friend. Because there's holes in the roof. That's more meant to be like it's kind of rotted away to a degree. It's more like this is this has been here in this swamp for a long time. This is, POV, you've rocked up and you've found this creepy mansion. Another daybreak, another daybreak, another day. But yeah. I'm really happy with it. And the last thing to design, guys, is the balcony. That's it. And then over the weekend, I'm going to get the roof and hopefully the balcony. Hopefully that's all going to be built by our next Daybreak stream. Because tomorrow we should be doing Skyblock with Kat. Picture of you going to TwitchCon? Not TwitchCon, but Supernova. I went to Supernova for a total of 45 minutes, and I spent like $250. Which, yeah, it checks out. Tess came back from the doctor. Ooh. Tell me more. You look different without glasses? Yeah. Very much so. I actually, like, don't wear glasses normally. I only wear them, like, at my computer, generally. RSC, whatever the acronym's supposed to mean. RSC. Ah. Might be a state thing. But yeah. Look, it looks very different, like, once I take them off, of course, right? RSV. I don't... Oh, it's a cough virus. Right, that's what you're going for. Yep. Yes. Well, I hope it's able to resolve pretty easily, friend. God, this is so cool. Like, it's so different when, like, you're not, like, in the world. Like when you're flying around in creative, it's very different, right? I will say, though, I still think creative me was still worse, to survival me with the library. That was very rude of me. The library build. Respiratory sync virus. That's the acronym. All right. Well, hopefully the virus buggers off and your throat's able to heal. Let's have a look at our supplies, actually. I know that we have enough basalt and stuff, and we have got enough blackstone. I did just gather a bunch more acacia, so hopefully that's fine. How are we on root blocks? I had to do like a little bit of a harvest of root blocks. Probably need more, because not only are we using it in the build itself, but also we're using it for the temporary blocks for like putting like the basalt and stuff the right way up. Any of the like any of the light gray concrete is going on top of them. Limitation is somehow more creative than actual creative, yeah. Goes for around 8 to 15 days, which I don't want going for more than a week. That's very fair. Hey, Henry. Hey, Harold. God, it's cool, though. we probably want to gather a few more roots. So let's just do that. Cool thing with this, actually, is that, the root blocks actually, like, grow underneath. Oh. And yeah, I just want to be on the server for a little bit, and then we're gonna hop into creative again, design the balcony, and then start work on whatever we need to for us to be able to build that. I was thinking about it in the shower, and I think I know the kind of blocks I want to use for it, but I'm still not sure. It's one of those things that's kind of hard because the build itself is really woody, but like you would want to presumably use wood for the deck and stuff. Been interested in some kit bashing. Oh boy, yeah. Kit bashing's really fun. But then it's like, okay, the stuff I want to use for wood, it's like, that's gonna go straight in and just match with the build, right? And that's kind of the concern that I have. But I think we can get away with it. Especially because, like, while we kind of started everything at a kind of base of the strip spruce, there's actually not a whole lot of strip spruce left over in the build itself. Like, especially in the front. So, I think we can really get away with going the spruce kind of route. Because there's so many good options for texturing as well with that. Jara's best place to think? Absolutely. You know, whether that's good or bad depends on the day. Very easy to get lost in negative thought spirals in the shower too. I think kit bashing is like one of the other cheaper and more harder kind of art to do. Yeah, it's fun though. I think that should be enough to finish the roof. Now I think, hopefully. I think I've restocked on everything I need. Well, beneficial environmentally? Yes. What kind of things are you kit bashing? What are you doing? Tell me more. But the basalt generator worked really well. Worked good. It's pretty easy to just like throw all the stuff together that we needed. I've just got a block over the beacon beam. Because I didn't want to be able to insta-mine my roof. Don't think I'll be kit bashing until I get myself a job to buy some necessary stuff like glue and paint. That's fair. Hello, Henry. I don't know what we need to do on the server right now. I feel like let's just head into... Actually, let's have a look at our halls and stuff from AFK. Okay, gotta fill some shulkers. Alright, let's do that. I think I already did the wool farm. Yeah, but we can fill another shulker already. You gonna luck, Phoenix? All good. More fun to become a raccoon as the hobby and venture out to the open to find trash you could turn into another art project? Yes, but that's dangerous. It means you never throw anything out. And then you move 5 years later and it's like, well, I've got to just toss this. I don't speak from experience. Crafting is a dangerous hobby. What am I doing? Shulkers. Oh, and I organized all the blocks that I was using for the roof into these shulkers just to make it easier for me to, like, just fly down and grab what I needed when I ran out. So yeah, we want to do at least 2. All the good stuff to kit bash behind like Gundam assemblies? Yes. Well, Gundam stuff, but also like then like Warhammer stuff as well, like tabletop gaming stuff is also pretty cool for kit bashing. Hydrate, thank you, Shocked Official. Welcome in. How you doing? Remember my name? I'm Egg. Nope. Sure don't. That doesn't mean a lot though. I have a bad memory. If I don't see you a lot, there's a good chance I'm gonna forget you if you haven't been for a while. I just don't have a great memory. Banana. Should we try and make someone eat all of these? Spooky laugh. Like that. And I would need like a stupidly large amount of glass bottles for anything. Cool. I think let's head into creative. Is anyone around? No. Don't have to say anything then. I eat dirt? Good. Dirt? Delicious. Big fan. Alright, into creative we go. We got some designing to do. We got a balcony to make. Alright. You used to do a lot of cardboard crafting? Oh, that's sick. So what I'm thinking is pillar-wise, let's go like tough. Dirt be tasty, 100%. Get that good premium dirt. God, it just unlocks a lot of memories. That's wicked. No, I used to like making terrain and making custom bases and stuff for like my mini painting for D&D and things. I used to have a lot of fun with that side of the hobby. Yeah, so I think we go for like a kind of more ornate looking feel to like the pillars and stuff and supports. And then we go for a, like a wooden deck that we can try and show age and stuff with and like very heavy texturing. So. For right now, let's start with the deck. And we're gonna do you. We're gonna do just enter, just to make sure I've cleared any selection. Okay. I don't actually want to do those. So let's actually, real quick, let's change the color of these guys because I want them to be a different material. That's so tough. 100%. Yep. Actually, what I can do is if we just change these bottom caps, right? Then the selection shouldn't adhere. There we go, beautiful. And we're probably gonna have this be the same. Did you see the croissant? I did see the croissant. You made that, yeah? That's so sick. Do we want X or Y? Let's find out. Yeah, that's good. This to go with melted butter? Heck yeah. So I'm thinking, let's start with our really deep shadows, and we're gonna start with the floor because it's like super shadowed, right? Let's just fix these for right now. Actually, let's quickly do this, and then we're going to magic select, and we're going to increase the range so that it'll like grab a few at the same time. Yeah. Then can I put a mouse button here? Oh, I can. That's sick. Okay, cool. Brilliant. Just tasted good with melted butter. Good work. I can only assume croissants are hard to make. So I'm thinking, let's come in, let's grab ourselves some cherry, right? And we're gonna like especially like at the walls and stuff, where there's the most shadow going. The really nice thing about working with like the logs, right, is that they all kind of have the same texture. So it really does allow us to like really play with the shading. And then we can come and we can grab ourselves some this, and we're just gonna kind of like gradient in, right? To a degree. I mean, that does look good. Yeah, actually, let's do it. Just grab extra pastry in the freezer and let it defrost. Heck yeah. I don't actually know how to, like, bake at all, so. And we're just kind of proof of concepting on this side, then we'll go and do the other side as well. Like that. Then we can go and grab ourselves some of this guy. I think let's actually kind of cut across more, bring this to be a bit more tighter in there, because there's more light coming in from there, right? Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Now, when it comes to just like texture that works with strip spruce, you've obviously got your beautiful, beautiful oak. So we're just gonna do like patches of this for right now. Like, we're not necessarily going for like a gradient with this, and more just like patches. Like, we've kind of worked out of the shadow now to a degree. So now we're just adding texture. Right? And then within that texture, we can come and grab ourselves some mangrove, maybe. No. No. I don't like that. And then obviously we've got spruce planks, which we're obviously gonna like lay into this quite a lot. We want this to be fairly plank heavy in the like non-shadowed bits. I'm thinking, right? Okay, we're starting to get some cool texture going. Now, can I give campfire, block state, I want to see if I can just spawn in unlit campfires. So if we just throw a campfire down like this, right? And we look at this. Okay, lit equals true. That's what we want. So slash give so laugh a lot campfire lit, no. Block state equals lit, no. Unlock, Father's playing Neverwinter and it's gonna take 5 years. Is that the like MMO? Block entity data. No, okay, no idea. I probably can. I don't know what MMO. Massive multiplayer online. World of Warcraft, RuneScape, Knights of the Old Republic. They're all MMOs. I really don't want to like be doing it with like unlits, but I get. Actually, no. What I should be able to do is do this, unlight it with a shovel, then control middle mouse button. Nope. Alt middle. There's a thing to capture MBT data, and I feel like it's control. Control shift. Nope. It might be Alt, but I can't use Alt. Because Alt is the, like, axiom key. So, I know I can... Actually, what we can probably do is let's just grab a random terracotta or something. Let's do like this. And then we can kind of go in and do this. And then we can change all of these to like campfires. Okay, so let's deselect, make sure we're grabbing all of the brown, the grey terracottas. Cool. Now we should be able to do campfire, this, and then lit false. And then that. Aha! Like, it's kind of cool. It's sunk down a little bit. And then we can kind of, like, use, like, stairs and slabs to, like, come in and around this. Possibly. Yeah! Welcome in. What's going on, Drowse? How you doing? How you doing? We're working on designing our deck. Like that is, just have segments that have run down and fallen in like this. I think we definitely have too many of them right now. So let's just do that. But I think that's kind of cool. I think maybe, yeah, we can have one like here. And maybe that little one there. And then we can come in and just kind of, oops. Come in and around. Right? And then we can get some like stairs as well. How are you, Drowse? Just to really kind of bring ourselves into it. I don't know. I don't think this works. I don't think this is it. And that's okay. Let's turn off type replace for right now, so you actually change. Doing good, just got home from work, time to relax. One more milk in, then the rest of the weekend off. One of the reasons why I chose to do this was because of campfires, but obviously it's at the wrong height, and that's okay, we're using full blocks. But what we can do is, well, now let's go back to type replace because I like it, but we can do some tray doors, not at that height. So let's just do this then. Just some good texture. And once again, we're doing like proof of concept on like one side of the deck. That's a little face. Ba-na-na-na-na. I was kind of thinking I might want to try... I kind of maybe want to try and design a gargoyle. I think that'd be like really cool. Okay, we got some good texture in now. I think that's some cool texture. I do think we do want to come in with like some stairs and stuff as well. Maybe something like this. We do need to have that one like that if we do like stairs down like this. And just like little bits. I don't want to overdo it. Just so we do look a little more run down. And the really cool thing about this is we can put water in those. Like put some water in them. Like not all of them, but we can waterlog a little bit of that. Especially with the swamp water. I actually think we waterlog all of them, actually. I think it looks good. Whoops. I think that's cool. I think I like that. What do we think, chat? It's a cool deck. Now, something I want to try that might not work, but what if we get some, like, really aged spots? Like, you know, wood is very, like, aged wood is very grey, right? No, I don't think so. And we can probably come in with some jungle, but I think let's actually leave the jungle out of it. And just have it be a really rundown, rustic looking deck. Yeah, I think I like this method. I think I like this. Let's continue this through. Because like there's probably going to be light kind of coming through this doorway, we want to probably bring the shadow out, like the shadow like cutting off like there-ish. But let's go through and maybe here, and then we can start coming out with the shadow, which means we definitely are going to need more cherry. And like we want the cherry and the bits that is darkest in game, right? We're using the darkness in game, the actual shadows, to like enhance this. So when we start seeing it getting a little bit brighter, then we want to like kind of ease in on that shadow. Then we just do a little bit of a line here. Manually painting in these shadows. Maybe even like that. Then we grab our strip dark oak. Blend this in more. Cool. So that's our shadow, right? Now we come in and we start our different segments of texture. We want to start off every time with anything log based, right? Because the log will keep the orientation that we're like doing. Because we're like type replacing it, so we're just replacing this with a log, right? But it's gonna try and remain in the same orientation. You know, like me at a summer camp. And we can even like add this door to indicate there's light, but I don't think I do. Like we could use like a stripped oak or something just to like bring in that like brightness a little bit more. And I'm kind of going pretty heavy-handed with this. I think like 50-50 is going to be like nice. But we want it to be in splotches. As opposed to just random smatterings, right? Now we can come in with planks. And I'm kind of having these centered like in these spots that are more like log centered, like maybe as if it's like more textured and stuff, like the roughness with the oak is leading to the deck feeling more like exposed and stuff, right? Okay, then we come in and we can just start grabbing some of our trapdoors. We take ourselves out of replace mode. And we do want to make sure we're like shifting up our orientation a bit when it comes to the trapdoors. We don't care that much about like their grain aligning the same way that we have everything else going. And because we're doing it in this way, it kind of makes it feel like each of these patches are a gradient in of their own. Alright, now we can come in, we can grab ourselves some stairs. And then we can just get like a few in for some waterlogged bits. I don't care about these being like in the same areas as these. Especially because it makes it more difficult with the trapdoors. But if we do like a around the corner one like this, we will need to do like that. Maybe even just a small one like that. Then we come in and we waterlog. So like that. And then I'm thinking, what if, right? We come in now with like some dirt. In some spots, maybe around like the pillars. A little bit. Not like a ton, but oh yeah, a little bit of dirt works really nicely here. Don't want to go too heavy-handed on it. I think like just less is more in this instance, but I think that does make a difference. I think that's kind of cool. That's too, like, patterned. Balcony time, balcony time. I like that. And I don't think we do too much detail with the coarse dirt. I think we just, like, kind of leave it as it is. Although maybe we throw some, like, normal dirt in too, just amongst it. Just to break up. The coarse dirt does have a little bit of a noisy texture, so just to break up the eyes a little bit. I've got probably about half the roof built on the server now at this point, either. But I don't want to build any of it on stream because it's really tedious and I don't want to have to be entertaining while I do it. Alright, I'm really liking that. I'm really liking that. We certainly want to have like a bit of like the dirt, especially around this entrance, I think. Have it feel like kind of really kind of packed in and trotted maybe. Yeah, I think I like that. We saw the designing yesterday, that makes sense? Yeah. That's very much a thing with this is, I think the design process is far more important for you guys to be here for than the build-up process with like Matica. So I care way more about designing stuff on stream than I do about building it. Because it's a tedious roof. It's really tedious. There's a lot of, like, one, we're dealing with directional blocks on an angle, which is always a pain. But we've got directional blocks going in all different ways. It's just tedious. And we've got, like, concrete powder in the top. Like, it's tedious and there's a lot of, like, temporary block placing and stuff like that. But I like that. So now, we're gonna have less in the way of shadow here now, but we still want to show, like, you know, a degree of, like, aging and stuff. And especially because we've got lots of foliage up here. Instead, let's go more with, like, the jungle around, like, the edges. Maybe even, like, some green terracotta as well, right? At the really heavy foliage bits. But we'll kind of have a very similar kind of texture for the rest of it, as opposed to like the very jungly bits. As opposed to just the change in how we're kind of doing the transition from the building. Oops. As opposed to how we're doing the transition from the building into the more like deckish balcony. I love painting in Minecraft, man. Cool. So we've got that, which I think is good. Then let's grab a little bit of green terracotta. And just to those really, like, high foliage spots, let's throw some of that in. But, like, not too much. Just a tiny bit. Tiny smidge. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. So let's actually bring this out more like this. So like the green comes out from where the walls are and stuff as opposed to this doorway. All right, so now let's grab our... And let's just go through the process that we did down there right now. Just without the shadow element. It is real, like, this is what's fun about doing big buildings, right? You really get to work in lights and shadows and really paint in artistic details a lot more than you can on small scale builds, which is what I usually do. So it's really fun to do this stuff for me because I don't get to do it that often with my builds. And I do have a really good time doing it.
I really can't read chat, guys.
Hello, Pie.
Ooh, cake.
Your build is looking great. Thank you, Pie. I'm sorry to hear you're feeling rough, though, friend. I love you to bits. Okay, so now let's come in with some planky wankies. And then we'll also want to refine and fix up any edges that we can see, like the edges of the logs, right? And like these changes in elevation, we're obviously going to find hard to do things like the trapdoors. And honestly, even if we don't, like... Actually, I think maybe let's not do the trapdoors. I think that's going to look weird from the underside. I think it's going to look weird with the changes of elevation. I do think we need to extend this one out a bit more. That's feeling a bit too untextured there. That's feeling alright. This needs more texture. Just coming in a little bit of that. A little bit of that. And then we'll once again come in with some dirt. And that's gonna like be really good, especially around these foliagey areas. Once again, we don't necessarily want to go like too ham with it. I like it around the doorways. Mainly closer into the walls. I think that's pretty good. Let's maybe come in with just a little bit of normal dirt. I'm not going to do rooted because rooted dirt is really bright. Unlike, if I want to play Minecraft, I have to use your dad's account on my laptop. That's so stupid. Alright, cool. I like that. I think that's cool, and I like it. Alright, so we've got... Let's start on, like, these pillars, because we've got kind of a couple heights, right? So let's grab ourselves, like, one of these guys. These are all the same height now. So if we do design ourselves, like, 3 pillars of this height, then we can kind of, like, randomly intersperse them, right? 28 Squid Boy, welcome in. I know otherwise there's another payment for PC. That's stupid. Everything costs an Xbox store, nothing is free. Yeah, no, it's... The Xbox store and the Microsoft store is bad. It's poorly coded. Okay, so let's... maybe do something like this for right now. Let's try and figure out roughly what these pillars would look like. I think I want them to feel kind of ornate. To a degree. Oh yeah, that feels nice being kind of ornate and like this kind of style. I don't like this. But I do think... do I have... that? I think this would be a nice top to it. Lily! Hello, gorgeous. You're loving this mansion? Thank you. It's so cool. 37 unread chats. Dad, stop ignoring people. Organize your messages. You wouldn't want to look at any of my emails, Discord history. I'm so bad. So I'm using predominantly the Axiom mod to help with this, but I do also have World Edit on this for when I need to. Yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. Vampire Princess, how we doing? How we doing? So yeah, we're designing the deck and the balcony right now. Edison! Fox. No, I don't actually like this. I thought I would. But maybe I just want to bring it up one. Yeah, I think that's nicer. But I'm not vibing the design. I really, really wish that they hadn't... that they'd given us a smooth variant of this that didn't have the border. Like, they kind of really went for, this is going to be a great pillar block, and then didn't give us a pillar variant. Although, how does this actually feel like as a pillar, right? Like this? Oh no, that's so weird. No. I mean, we could always do this and then come in with the basalt, right? Which obviously we need to change the orientation, but... No, I don't like the colors together. I don't think it really works. I have something to do in 6 hours? Rough. What about polished andesite? I mean, that's an option. Obviously, we could go with, like, normal tuff, but it's, like, a different color, really. Oh, yeah, no, that's gross. Pillar block for tuff is in 1.21.1. Is there? What are the basalt stacked up like logs? Yeah, I just don't think it'll be good. Yeah, no, the color's too much. Like, we've got very green, and then this is very blue. Hat Fridays! You wearing a hat? I'm not wearing a hat. Is it Friday? It is Friday. Should I be wearing a hat? Guys, should I be wearing a hat? Do I own a hat? I have a black cap. I think that's about the only hat I own. I don't like hats. It's a stream in 6 hours? Heck yeah. I've got really thick curly hair, so when I wear hats and stuff, it like presses my hair down a lot, and I generally find it quite uncomfortable. So I'm not like a huge hat person. Put Maurice on like a hat. I did actually once upon a time have him on my headset, but he was like putting like uneven weight on my neck. It wasn't great. But it's nice to see you, Lily. I know you've been feeling quite overwhelmed lately. You're doing alright. There's obviously like stone brick and stuff is an option, but there was the option for
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go.
Actually, you know what would be probably pretty good with this? That I've been trying to like squirrel into this build? No. Don't you have cat ears I can wear instead of a hat? I do, but that costs you guys $50. Take care, Hat Fridays. I appreciate ya. I don't wear that without $50 being donated or 50k in bits. Nope. You don't get Catboy laughing for anything short of 50 bucks. But certainly some stone brick is an option. Oh, it's just such a different color, isn't it? I mean, there's Deep Slate. Deep Slate is a good tie-in. With Tough. I don't know. I really wish that the Tough blocks were better. Like, the Tough blocks are really good, but I feel like they're also just, like, really niche. I feel like they're actually harder to use than you think they would. Not at this time, 100%. If only you had an occupation, it's alright. You will presumably get one with time. Like, we can go cobblestone and stuff. Wait, where's the other one? There's another Tough block. I don't have that down here for some reason. So, like, all the way down here now. This one. Like, this is perfect for a pillar block. If it did connect to texture. Also, like, why doesn't this connect in nicely? Like, look at... I mean, it's okay. Eventually, I'll come into Steam and tell you once I do. Sweet. I mean, how does this feel stacked? Like, let's look at it, right? Weird. But then let's come in with like this, maybe. Okay, that I'm not hating that much. That's feeling better. How are we feeling about that, chat? As a pillar? Needs more vines. No, I'm not using vines. I swear to Christ. You could use the wall block. I could, but I think that it would be too thin. I think we really need the big, thick structural support here. But I probably will end up bringing across walls to create a kind of ornate structure. You know you want to put vines? I really freaking don't. I really very much don't. Glow lichen, maybe. You like how it looks? Heck yeah. Like, I really don't want to put string around. I really don't want to work with vines. Alright, so let's do then... We're gonna do a clone job. It's not bad. Shame those other blocks aren't directional. They would have looked cool. Yeah, 100%. So we're gonna grab this, and now we're gonna clone this, and we're gonna move it back. And now I wanted to make a little bit of tweaks here. So let's maybe throw like a couple bricks in like that now. So we've got like some variation. And then we're gonna do the same. Right? And then I think maybe let's get ourselves, I said maybe, gonna be the one that saves me. And what if we just like kind of throw a little bit of like ruin in like that? Now we've got like kind of 3 pillar designs. And we can just kind of duplicate these around kind of randomly, right? So let's put you there. Now, obviously, the ones in the middle are taller, so we're not going to do those yet. Then we can maybe do you. Cool. And this way, you can get a kind of varied look without working that hard. Maybe a you. Let's bring this guy over here. And it's like, you know, a lot of creative builders will design like 3 trees for a build. And it's the exact same thing, right? Down there. Let's maybe then come in like this. Enjoy the lurk, Edison. Gonna work for a bit. All good. Then we can grab this guy. And then the other cool thing with this guy is we should be able to rotate him as well. So we've got even more variations of this one pillar design. Do an R. Feel like I should eat, but I can't be bothered. I know that mood. Oops. Oh, let's throw that one in here. Okay, so now we want to work on these 4 front pillars. And so we'll start with some of our standard design elements. So we're going to do like a this and a this. But you're just trying to move ourselves to get up and cook? Yeah, I know that. Right, then we can throw ourselves some of these guys down. And let's just throw in now, let's just start with bringing in just the polished. And because these are bigger, especially these two ones, we can actually throw in some extra elements and stuff in as well. 15 minutes, heck yes, good boy, let's go. Reheat lasagna, ooh, that sounds good. Okay, so now let's grab ourselves to start with. Let's just kind of grab some of our bricks for some like texturing. These are so like shiny, these bricks. They're so glossy. Right, so now we can then come in with like a stair again. There's a stair in there. Like just get like little bits of this going. Not on every pillar. Almost 8 months, yo Flick, that's sick. Cool, and then let's take this off. And then we can, especially with these bigger ones, we can bring in some pillars, right? Maybe even something like this, just to ground them. Nope, that's weird. It looks like a rocket ship. But we can maybe even bring this out another one on just these two big ones. Then we can grab ourselves a stair and we can do this. Just to like fill out that pillar a little bit more. Alright. Command won't be very long though. The watch time? It's pillars. I mean, I think you'd be surprised. It feels wrong not to have Cat here. We are the pillar pals after all. I love pillars so much. Good. Alright, this is feeling cool. I feel like the deep slate is going to be too much contrast for us to like really kind of throw things in, right? But I certainly want to do at least like this kind of thing. And we can weather this and stuff as we go, right? But I think I love everything but existence and people. That's excluding binge eating. Interesting. Oh, I don't have these guys on top. Could do that. I don't have any drops. They are enabled, so if anything, like, so if Minecraft brings back drops again, then you'll be able to get them, but this looks amazing. Thank you, Diggin. So now we can kind of just like come in now a little bit and just kind of show that there was like walls and stuff here to a degree. Like they've kind of crumbled with time, I think, a little maybe. Actually, I don't know. It ended in May? Yeah, the Twitch Cape thing, yeah. That ended a while ago. But Taro MC, welcome in. Which time? 111 hours! Yo, that's so cool, Flick. Told you you'd be surprised. Yeah, I'm not liking this so far. I like the pillars. I don't like what we're doing up here, though. And look, we could maybe look at putting some vines on the pillars. Maybe. A minutes to get our ones, your boy, just gotta wait like 9 minutes. So, before that though, we're gonna freeze updates. Actually, no, that's not an update. That's like a tick. That's a tick thing. So we could turn off tick speed. Which I think I can do in here. Maybe? Yeah, random tick speed is currently at 3000. Let's set that to 0. Nah. Don't like it. We will do some liking there. I will be liking, subscribing that. Especially because it already matches really well with the tough color. Actually, no. Hear me out. I do want to give a go this in here. What if we then did that to make it grayer? Nah. I don't like it. Oh. Yeah, I think let's give it some support. I mean, lanterns, maybe. For now, it's more about the structural shapes that I'm still not quite sold on. But I think this will help. The thing with lanterns, right? If we could have unlit lanterns, that would be sick. But lanterns imply that someone lives here. And I don't want to imply that. Senior Balls 8, welcome in. I hope you're well. To Minecraft also. Soul lanterns, once again, like that. They're cool and all, but someone's got to fill them with gas, right? Like, there's an implication with these. Like, we'll probably have some chains and stuff around. But there's an implication with lanterns that someone's filling them. Someone's keeping them lit. Someone's lighting them. Same with torches and stuff. Is it a haunted house? You're not wrong. I don't know. I like the idea of them being like... Especially not on the outside. I feel like you can have them on the inside, but I don't necessarily want them on the outside. I feel like you don't want to have it be confirmed that it's haunted until you're already inside. I want it to be more like POV, you spot this and like you're out and you find this. What do you do? Yeah, this is a little bit odd, but I think it's okay. They were a tough trapdoor, that'd be great. This certainly feels more fortified and stuff now, which I like. I do like the idea of just hanging chains around. Oh yeah, that's so cool actually. Oh yeah, I like that. Unlit copper bulbs? If they weren't full blocks, yes. We actually haven't included any copper in this. There you go, 111 hours and 11 minutes, that's sick. And you know what, there could be a completely wholesome thing to these chains. They could have used to hold topiary. But, I think it's cool as heck. And it just, like, adds a really nice kind of cool difference, right? There's just a coolness to that. Heads are expensive, but an option. Keep in mind, we only have, like, the default vanilla heads. We don't have a data pack or anything for heads. So, like, we've got Wither Skeleton, Skeleton Zombie, Piglin, and Dragon heads, right? But they all have to be obtained legit using, like, charged creepers. Although you can get skeleton heads in, what, ancient cities, right? I'm not going to use a command. We're going to be building this in survival. So... I really like what that does. I feel like that really adds a cool bit of like visual noise and interest. I really like what those chains do. Big fan of that. And we'll probably get some cobwebs around maybe, but I don't know, they feel very expected to do something like that. Where do you even get those in the creative manual? Natural blocks, maybe? Ooh. Coal.
Cause there's something down there.
Ooh. That's not bad. I do actually have some coral fans. I wish I could put it on the undersides, but that's okay. I don't think so. They're too flat. If we could get them to look more like this. Oops. On the side, I'd be okay with it. Okay, now a big thing that we want to do is just kind of tweak it so we're not looking at these textures as much, right? And honestly, the easiest way to deal with that is by using the wood form, right? It's a bit on the expensive side, but it's not the end of the world. Assume I can't do that? No, you won't do. That is you. Now we don't have to, we do need to do a little bit of this, but not a huge amount for the bottom. But we need to do a decent amount with this because there's elevation changes and all that, right? Ba-dum. Ba-dum. Now we do need to come down as well, because there's spots down here that will need to be addressed as well. Let's throw gamma on so we can see better what block is what. Then this side. Cool. Then we need to do around the edges. Whoops. We shouldn't need the jungle one anyway, but better to have on our bar than not. Cool. So now we can do that again. I feel like maybe let's just do this. A little bit of roughened edge there. But I kind of think I like it. We do want to just grab one of you, and maybe one of you, right? Make sure we're on type replace, because we just did all of these stairs and slabs the same. I don't like it like that, but ooh, no, it's still too bright. Maybe like a that. We can maybe change a you to there, maybe a that. Just getting some variation going. Variation is the spice of life. And makes my life so much more annoying and painful. But you know, spice of life, right? Now we will need to have some light down there, presumably. So let's do this job, right? And just like a little... That is lichen. Now we're not gonna have heaps of light. I'm not interested. I don't care that much about getting it fully spawn proof, I'll be real. but getting it a little spawn proof would be nice. Alright, now let's just get a little bit more in the way of leaves. How is there grass here? That's genuinely impressive. I'm not going to do too much in the way of leafification here, because we've gone pretty ham on the rest of the house. So I think just a little bit of the balcony is plenty. I think that's a pretty cool balcony and deck, folks. What do we think? Stupid grass. Hell yeah. How are we up here, actually? We should probably get some lichen up here as well. Because, yeah, once again, I don't care about it being fully spawn-proof, but decreasing those spawns a little bit is good. Like, I am, like, working a lot within the shadows of the game, right? So we don't want it to be too bright. Because it's gonna, like, impact what we've been doing with, like, the lights and shadows and like, enhancing those, painting them. But just getting a little bit more in the way of spawn proof is good. I'm not gonna lie, but that's sick as hell. Am I wrong? That's sick as hell. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Now we can't necessarily get rid of the dirt. Replace grass block. Air. Let's actually go back to game rule. Random tick speed 3000. Stone. Water. What? A lily pad's waterlogged? No, it's the seagrass. Okay. So just preparing our schematic again. We'll have to go through and fix any like dirt spots that we're accidentally removing. Honestly, it's going to be easier for us to replace the dirt that's in the build, because we know where it needs to be. Spungy. Alright, now how do we... Do I just not bother separating the walls out? Because it gives us something to align ourselves with, right? I think I kind of don't bother in this instance. Like, we should have everything we need. Obviously, we need to come through now and fix up any of the dirt. Ba-dum-bum. 55 stream streak, Tobes, yo, what a hero. on a move. Well, look, we should at least get rid of... like this stuff. You don't feel like a real hero, and yet you are to me. You're timeless to me. Get out of here, Vine. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard to get rid of the walls, actually. Let's do it. Let's remove the walls. I think I want to keep these doorways here, though, just so that we can align, right? Ba-da-da-dum. Enjoy the lurk, Tobes. I appreciate ya. There's no reason not to do this. It makes our life easier when it comes to looking at the material list. No, I don't want to do that with the world edit. I mean, I don't need to leave the leaves, but I will leave the leaves. Oh, Xana, welcome in. Oh, Xana, Xana, hey. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're well. We are just getting our schematic ready. For us to build the balcony. Of our, yeah, that should be fine. And we'll leave the rest in of this. And that will help us just align anyway, which is good. For us to build over on the Daybreak SMP. I do think this is something that's worth doing. I think it makes it easier in the long run. When it comes to being able to look at your material list easily and stuff like that, and really know what's in a build. Especially when you're building it in segments, right? Which we are. Ba-na-nam. Banana. Okay, so that's that. Wemble, hello, hello. How you doing? We're just preparing our schematic for the deck. And I feel like that's good. Ryan Gosling smirking in black and white. I appreciate it. Gotta start my day with some Gosling. Should check the Discord server? I will later. I don't tend to look at it when I'm on my, on stream. Alright, so let's come in. Like here-ish. Maybe. That feels good. That, nope. That feels good. And about here. Fill. Sure. Grab me a hoe. Simple. Check we've got everything captured that we need. Cool. Let's get rid of these blocks that were just there for us to click on. Now, not all of these leaves. A bunch of these leaves are already placed, but that I don't mind too much. It's a bit too hard to figure out which ones I have and haven't. Right? So now we do this, we do area editor. We do Mansion Part 4 set. I don't really know how to do the subsections thing. So that, then let's hop over to the Soivy. But congratulations, folks. The mansion is designed. And hopefully by the end of, by the time we stream again on Tuesday, I'll have it all built. Oh, Ori's around. Whee! Yeah, so for folks who weren't here earlier, I've gotten about half of the roof of the main roof done, and I haven't started on the dormers. But I got this this all done today, and hi sir. Is it public? It is not, Ozana. This is a private SMP. It is the Daybreak SMP, a 30-day SMP for 12 content creators, including myself, for us to play with a new update and to see what we can achieve. And we have 9 days remaining. But yeah, so I've got about half the roof in, half the main roof in so far. Okay, So, load schematic, mansion part 4, load. We're in single layer mode. Let's turn that off. Flicker, welcome back. Said to my friend's mother that he looks like a Martian. Interesting. Come over this way. Push back a bit so we can see better. Bring it down to this level. I'm pretty sure is where we want it. That looks about right. Bring back. And that. One up then. Okay, cool. You know, interesting, but that's fine. I guess I thought the deck started one lower on the terrain, but that is a-okay. We can work with that. Look at us. We're heroes. It's designed. The whole thing is designed, folks. This might not work because they might be overlapping a little bit, but we can maybe do this. And see both of those together. Whoa. Look at that. We got a whole house. Designed. And honestly, folks, I don't know what to do for the rest of the stream. Because I think we have all the resources we need. Actually, we might need more jungle. Let's have a look at that. How's my jungle supplies? Low. We need more jungle. So let's do a little bit of jungle chopping. But I don't know what else to do tonight, to be quite honest with you. I mean, we could start work on the deck. I don't want to do the roofs on stream. They're like really tedious and like difficult. But we could work on the deck. I don't see a reason not to do that. Now, can I get these to grow? I'm gonna say no. But can we get you to grow like this now? So it seems jungle trees don't like growing next to each other. Sweet succulent navel cavity, welcome in. What a... Alright. Interesting name. Like, I'm here for it, but, like, what? So I've just had a debate on whether a sausage sizzle is a hot dog or not. Oh, don't get me frickin' started on this. Don't get me frickin' started on this. So, I mean, the ultimate question here is, where are you from? To start with. In a general sense, like, I can assume by you saying sausage sizzle that you're probably Australian. Oh, you're from America? You have sausage sizzles in America? Okay, well, how do you do... Interesting. How do you do a sausage sizzle? Tell me. I need to know. I'm sorry, this is very important to me. This is exceedingly important. Exceedingly important. So no, it's not a hot dog. It's clearly a... If you're gonna go into, is it a hot dog? No. It's a soft shell taco, clearly. Now, because a sausage sizzle... So a sausage sizzle, big barbecue, you cook sausages. Sausage sandwich. In my strict... in my very strict knowledge, yeah, sausages... Okay, so a weird thing. So a weird thing. Barbecue and grill are different, which is weird in America. For us, barbecue is like you're grilling, I think. But no. So, sausage sandwich. The correct way to do a sausage sandwich. 1 piece, white bread, sausage, diagonal, onion, on top or underneath. That is it. Maybe some butter, then you do like some tomato sauce and mustard and stuff, right? That is how you do a sausage sandwich. How frickin' ever! I've moved recently to Western Australia. And Western Australia puts their sausage sandwiches in hot dog buns, and people call them hot dogs, and I'm angry about it! I'm angry! I do not like this! It's wrong! It's incorrect! No, wrong. You do not put sausage sandwiches... 1 piece of bread. It's perfect, it's exceptional, and it's economic. It's good. Hot dog bun, 2 pieces of bread, no matter what, too much bread to meat. It's the perfect ratio. It's the perfect ratio of bread to meat. I'm sorry, a hot dog? No, a hot dog requires a hot dog bun. It cannot be a hot dog if it's not in a bun. Just like a burger is a sandwich if you use bread. Sausages also have skin flicker. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a weird thing to say. No, we're not bringing in socioeconomic. This is just an important thing. This is like an Australian thing. All sausages have skin flick. That's what holds them in. They're in like an intestine. Meat doesn't just stay in that form. They all have skin. It's why a sausage link is a thing, because like they're all connected by the same piece of like skin. But no. A hot dog is a hot dog. A sausage sandwich is a soft shell taco. Yeah, it's an edible outside the medium form. Traditionally, it would be like literally an intestine. So a sandwich is similar to a bratwurst sandwich. I mean, so it's not like a hot dog sandwich, right? It's not a hot dog sandwich. It's not like a hot dog wiener. It's a sausage, not a bratwurst, but, not to like that extent. Surely you have like normal sausages in the US, right? Right? Do you have like normal proper sausages? Oh, it's storming in game. I was like, what is the thing? A bratwurst sausage is a type of, like, German sausage. Breakfast sausage is very different. That is... No, that's a very different thing. Very different. And thank you for the stretch, Kitsuru. Sorry, I'm very passionate about sausage sandwiches. I'm exceedingly passionate about sausage sandwiches. Because I always get mad when they're in, like... This is a bougie thing in Sydney. Is, like, you go... Because there's a big thing in Australia, right? Of the democracy sausage. Where, like... Everywhere, like... Most voting places that you go to... Because in Australia... it's mandatory to vote, so there's polling stations everywhere. And like... Well, it's not about a sausage and a bun is not good. It's not necessarily that it's not good. Like, hot dogs are still good, but they're different. They are not the same thing. But a barbecued sausage deserves a piece of bread, maybe some butter if you're doing it at home, and some sauce and some onion, and that's it. The sausage sandwich is a rite of passage here in Australia, but there's the democracy sausage. So like most polling stations that you go to will have a sausage sizzle that we lovingly refer to as the democracy sausage. And there was nothing that I hated more than when you'd go to like a more bougie place and they'd put the sausages in like a crusty bread roll. Now one, I hate generally like crunchy and crusty bread because I've got sensitive gums, but also no, bad, wrong, wrong. And then I come here to WA and find out everyone just puts them in hot dog buns? It's a travesty! It's a goddamn travesty! Congratulations, Succulent. You completely derailed my stream for a bit. It's a goddamn travesty. There are so many mobs out there. It's a travesty. Do you guys really put shrimp on the barbie? I mean, one, we call them prawns, but I do feel like our prawns are very different to your prawns. And two, not really. What do pillagers listen to? They listen to radios. That took me a sec. That took me a second. Yeah, shrimp is a prawn, but I feel like American shrimps are like way bigger than like our prawns. Like, I feel like the shrimps that like Americans eat like always look massive. And, like, we do have, like, king prawns and stuff, too, sometimes. But, like, generally we'll have, like, much smaller prawns. But prawns are great. I love prawns. But, like... yeah, it's not something I would barbecue. Not that I've ever cooked prawns in my life, to be fair. People calling it shrimp? Why? A lot of the world call it shrimp. Doesn't matter. So you're the person who was telling me I couldn't call soccer football yesterday, despite the fact that it's called that by literally most of the world. Like, come on, Flick, get it together. It's a board game that you play with your feet. Yes. A lot more than what we call football. I wondered if this thing comes to Australia and says, do you put your shrimp on the barbie, try to impersonate Aussies and get beaten up by a bunch of Eshays at the airport? Who's letting Eshays into the airport? So in ways, American football, not really, but there's lots of different types of football, like rugby and stuff, right? Like we've got quite a bit, and we call that football, right? That being said, I don't know the Melbourne airport. Also, just don't hang around Eshays. I think that's generally the secret to a happy life. Like, we have two kinds of what you'd call as football. We have NRL and we have AFL. Because we also call it soccer here. What an Eshay is. Do you know what a lad is? I don't... This is a thing with being, like, of the age of the internet, right? Is you're never quite sure what's, like, an Aussie thing and what's, like, global. So, like, is lads, like, is being a lad, is that a global thing? Or is that just an Aussie thing? Is that just a lads around the Hornsby Fountain thing? Sniz Bum, welcome in. Thugs, pretty much? Kind of wannabe thugs. That's just very UK. I mean, it's the same vibe, right? Like, I would associate lads and Eshays to be very similar. It's just Eshays are a lot more Adidas is my personality. Is Adidas a thing outside of Australia? I don't even know. Another way to say young dude? No. A lad is kind of an Eshay. Lads are like bum bags, baggy pants. Oh, bruv, I'm good. Like, yeah, it's, yeah. Oh, bruv, give me a cigarette. Last question, I'm sorry, do you guys really have beef with Tasmania? No, but it's fun to pretend we do. Tasmania's beautiful. Adidas is one of the biggest sports brands in the world. Okay, cool. So Eshays are lads who make Adidas their entire personality. Awesome, dude. You are the most talented, most interesting, most extraordinary person in the universe, and you are capable of amazing things because you are the special one. Thank you so much, Wholesome Dudes. Just know you're special too. But how you doing, Meteor? What am I doing? I'm chopping some jungle. I'm just like exceedingly distracted by our like conversation currently. I feel like lads kind of transformed into Eshays, though. I don't think we have lads around anymore much. I think it's mainly Eshays now. And I would say Eshays are kind of white people trying to be like wannabe like Lebanese. To a degree. Usually like younger like teenagers and stuff and early adults. Is that gonna be enough? Hopefully. We certainly probably need more cherry. I just don't want to do anything right now. Is that weird? I just don't want to do anything. I'm not motivated to do like literally anything right now, which sucks. But also we've been pushing ourselves super hard this whole series, so maybe we just, I'm Lebanese and to be honest I hate the cis men here. Yeah. Yeah. So zesty? I love that description. I think we might end up just calling it early today, folks, to be honest. I feel like we've been pushing ourselves super hard and like I just kind of need to like get to work and build this stuff, but it's like not something that's easy to do on stream. Because it's quite tedious and I want to just turn my brain off. And not be entertaining. Sticking their handsomeness on a very ugly lifestyle and mindset, yeah. I mean, that's like cis people everywhere. To a degree. I am cis, but plenty of us are terrible. Can't tell if people can tell if I'm cis man or not. Ah. I mean, I thought you were like, I mean, I don't know, but I thought you're not, I didn't think you were cis. And I just used to refer to another man or woman. I mean, that's technical definition. That's not like slang definition. What, you're not wasting that handsomeness? I mean, I am. I sit at home all day. I'm just too androgynous. I'm not cis. Yeah. Like, what you really want to look for like slang terms is more things like, I don't know if it's still really a thing, but urbandictionary.com is what that was for. Too good for the world to lay their eyes on. Yeah, no slang is ever informed on any media. Yeah, 100%. Because it's all slang, right? Lad, eshe, it's all slang. Yobbo. Which, Ori is a self-identified yobbo. I'm a yobbo. Urban Dictionary is still a thing? Yeah. There's some truly horrific stuff on that site. In Swedish means a girl. Ooh. It certainly feels quite cool being roofed in. Hi, Harold. Oh, do the head? Oh, the heads don't render in for a bit. Interesting. Because I thought about putting some like gargoyles up here, maybe, possibly by using the end dragon head. But if it doesn't render further away, I don't think that's worth doing. Believes Harold says hi. Hey, Pie. I hope that you all have a fantastic day. This was well days ever. Remember, you're all good enough and even more than you may think you are. Thank you so much, Kitsuru. Some wonderful words. Morris gets pets. Holly Hackers. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, I'm not, Pypro. I'm not. Thank you, Maurice. Thanks you for your service, Meteor. Maurice gang forever, all day, every day. I think, honestly, I think we're going to call it, folks. We're going to call it. It's super early. We're only 2.5 hours in, but I'm just not feeling motivated to do anything. I'll be real. Which does make things challenging. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, Henry. What beautiful eyes you have, Henry. Sorry, I don't know what just came over me. Can we get some love in the chat for Flicker, please? Flicker is amazing and cool and great and top tier, and I appreciate that you are here. You are just a really cool member of this community. You've been around for quite a while now, and I appreciate you so much. All right, you are just excellent in so many ways, including the fact that you're cool. Yeah. So I'm actually going to log off, and we're going to come over to here. And can we get some love in the chat for Kitsuro, please? Kitsuro has been around for a little while now. Probably, what, a few weeks now, I'd say? And just a great vibe. Really enjoy having you around, Kitsuro. You really are a wonderful human being. A great... You don't annoy me. You are wonderful. You are great. And I really enjoy your vibe, my friend. I really do. You don't annoy me, Flick. You're good. You're good. Well, we're gonna call it here as an early stream, folks. Apologies, but sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes you just gotta. Just try to make everyone's day just a little bit better, and you are appreciated. Very, very wonderful thing to do. Sometimes you Gouda. Thanks for the stream. You are very, very welcome. Let's have a look, see who's around for us to raid. I don't think Ori is live. Or at least if she is, then her status was wrong. Magma is an option. Beth is live. We're gonna read Beth. I love Beth. Violently play Minecraft now? When you say violently, are you going to be like violent on your keyboard and just be like bah, 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 or are you just going to like kill people in the game? Like I do need to know. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, Taro. Thanks for teaching me some new things like yes, sausage. Single piece of white bread. Sausage diagonally across the bread. Onion. Sauce. Perfect. Anything else is a travesty. Anything else is an outrage. But yeah, we're going to raid into our good friend Beth Portalese. Beth is a Aussie streamer and just a wonderful, wonderful human being who I appreciate immensely. I do really, really love having Beth around, and she was really fun to play with in Super Life. So folks, when we get over there, please give Beth a follow. She very much deserves it and is, I feel like, in literally lurking in every single person's chat on Twitch ever, at all times. It's genuinely impressive how many tabs Beth has open at all times. Very super supportive and wonderful and kind person. So we're popping in over there. If you're engaging over here, it'd be amazing if you can engage over there. It always feels so good when someone when someone sticks around and hangs out after a raid, but there is no pressure whatsoever as well. Here are our raid calls. So if you are a follower, please copy that first one. If you are a subscriber, please copy that second one. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, all going well, we will be over on the Forest of Lore Twitch channel, where we will be playing Turmoil, which is a Fallout-inspired D&D campaign that I play in over on that channel. And then tomorrow for stream, we'll be doing I'll be around in the Discord. Yeah. See ya.